Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Alright, so we were supposed to write some interpretation of the Torah. Some people are in the book. I'm not in the book. It's cool. But I haven't read the Torah for a while. So I read it yesterday and I decided to go for the most obscure, biblical passage that I could find. It's called the Ten Commandments. This one is one of my favorites, number 5, honor thy mother and father. So I wrote a modern interpretation of this. It's called How to Help Your Mother Set Up Her Profile on JDate. Unfortunately, based on real life. 1, let the phone ring 7 times before picking up. That way, it will seem like you're busy, but never too busy for her. After the usual small talk about what you're doing with your day, what are you doing with your life, she will ask this favor. Your mother always asks, never commands. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, but you have never got a request/demand like this. Help your mom set up a dating profile? Your first instinct will be to hang up the phone. Ignore it. Remember, after all, this is the woman who still pays for your health insurance. 2, these are steps. 2, do not question her choice of a username. If she wants to be known as Kabbalah Queen 57 or Bernal Heights Bookworm or the Hebrew Tina Turner, respect that decision. No need to spend endless hours brainstorming. 3, don't mention your father. 4, when she mentions your father, she will use words like schmuck and prick and fucking asshole, and she will not be talking about body parts. Thank God that when she refers to your father, she is not using those words to talk about body parts. She will vent about how he left her for a younger woman, remarried not even 5 months after the divorce. How she raised you and your brother on her own, had to play good cop and bad cop, while he got to show up on the weekend and play Batman. She does not like Batman. She likes villains. She likes the jokers, the two-faced tricksters. They're more honest with their flaws, she will say, more fun with them too. 5, let her tell the truth. Let her stretch it as far as her broadband can go. Let her put her age as 57, her hometown as Detroit, her religious affiliation as Reconstructionist because she thinks that makes her sound exotic. Smile when she says her favorite singer is Otis Redding, but you know it's David Lee Roth. Her favorite drink is tequila, not kombucha, and the 2 things she can't live without are her boys and her bagels. Don't ask which order. Remember to buy some bagels. Bite your tongue when she describes herself as easygoing, non-judgmental, deeply spiritual, and a Yelp-certified 4-star chef. I'm so sorry, Mom. Please don't. All right. Let her be whoever she wants to be. Maybe there is more to this woman than you know. 6, you have to ask eventually. So you do. Mom, you don't go to synagogue. You eat pork chops on Yom Kippur. You hate Woody Allen, Jerry Seinfeld, Billy Crystal, and my father. Mom, why are you looking for a guy on JDate? And she will say, well, I tried ChristianSingles.com, but it seemed like every guy on there was wearing a sweater vest. And you think there might be something more, something about going for what's familiar, what's comfortable, the devil you know versus the devil you don't. But this is a point you decide not to push. 7, take a break to make lunch. You have turkey on wheat, she wants a BLT on challah. You sit down at the table to make the sandwiches. It's the same table that her and your pops told you they were splitting up. You can still picture it. Your mom and dad on one side, you and your brother on the other. A box of tissues in between. Next to your father, a bright red suitcase. You were 11. You didn't understand how much could fit in that one bag, how what he took could fill a mansion. And your mother, she will call you from the computer room and say, "Hey, where's that sandwich?" Some requests are easier than others. Some rules meant to be broken. Commandments become contradictions. You throw an extra piece of bacon on the sandwich and say, "Hey, I'm coming." 8. The sun is setting, and you have to get home before BART closes or goes on strike again. And you believe in solidarity, but you don't want to be stuck on the wrong side of this pretty new bridge, so you decide to finish this lightning round style. Mom, you ready? Yes. What's your favorite first date? On Sunset Walk on the Albany Bowl. What qualities are you looking for in a man? Gavin Newsom's face in Barbara Lee's politics. What quote, her words, what quote do you live by? Have it your way. Who said that? Burger King. What drives you crazier, a Berkeley hippie or a Texas Republican? A Berkeley Republican. What do you think about Israel? Next question. Have you ever done cocaine? Once. Really? How was it? It was awesome. That's why I only did it once. What's your biggest regret? Dropping out of school to raise my children. I didn't know that. What's your biggest achievement? Being honest with my children. What do you need to be happy in the world? My boys and my bagels. Then, Mom, why are you doing this? And your mother will say, because despite my best judgment, I still believe in men and love. And I want it at 61 the same way I did at 41, the same I did at 21. And I'm willing to put myself out there on this ridiculous website because you never know when the right schmuck will roll along and send you an instant message. And you write that down, and you click submit. And you tell your mother that when she goes on her first date, you expect her back before midnight. 11 if it's a school night.